Hey guys, this is James here from eBassGuitar, and if you're interested in learning how to play walking bass, this is the second part of the three-part mini-series called Walking Bass for Beginners, where I'm going to take you deep into a system that I called the Quick Start Walking Bass Accelerator. If this sounds cool, please check this lesson out all the way to the end. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and welcome to part 2 of the three-part mini-series called Walking Bass for Beginners. If you haven't already done it, I urge you to jump back and check out part 1. That is going to give a load of context for this particular lesson, but also make sure you grab the free PDF which comes with this lesson series. It's really going to make learning these concepts and internalizing them that much simpler. Also, as I said before, this is part of a much bigger project called the Essential Walking Bass course. This is an eBassGuitar or BassLab Plus flagship course where we're really going to dig deep into this amazing style called walking bass. So there's some links below. Please do check that out. It will really take what we cover in this mini series to the next level. And one last thing, all the backing tracks that we use in this lesson series are inside the BassLab Plus 2. They're open to all the members, so you can download them there and really get grooving to some of the great tracks which have been put together for this course. But let's jump over to the whiteboard and continue the lesson. So in the second part of this walking bass mini course, I want to push this on a stage further. You may remember back in lesson 1, I said I don't like getting bogged down in musical theory too much at this stage of the game, because I just want to get you playing great, simple walking bass lines. And that's perfectly possible without worrying, are we playing chord tones, chromatics, etc., at this stage of the game. So what I want to do is build on what we learned on the last lesson with the octaves. And rather than playing an octave on the third beat of the bar, I want to play a fifth of the chord. And the fifth is really easy to find on the bass. So let me explain. We can take the F at first fret like so, and then you have the octave shape like that, which is our classic box shape, which you probably heard me talk about so much, like that. And our fifth is bang in the middle of it, like that. So it's like a mini L shape going across there. Or there's another way that you can work it out, which is literally by going up 5 notes. So you could go F, G, A, B, C, like that. So F, G, A, B, C, like that. And that gives us the same shape. But this shape applies across all of these chords, and using roots and fifths is a fantastically credible walking bass line. It also sort of morphs into playing Latin music too, and all the pop and funk. So again, this is 100% real world stuff that I'm showing you. So let's put the fifths in here first of all. So how we'll do this is we will go F here, 2 beats of F, and then up to the C like so. And then B flat, we can do the same thing again, exactly the same shape. So like that, or up F, or going up 5 notes. So B flat, C, D, E flat, F, like that. Again, it's the same shape. And then we can just take this idea and build it across the neck. Don't forget, this is all written out in the PDF. So make sure you download that, because you'll see this all in black and white there. So I've now filled in all of the fifths across it. I'm just going to zoom in quickly on the turnaround here, which is bars 11 and 12. As I did in the previous example, I've jumped into playing root fifth on each beat of the bar because we've got 2 changes per bar. So let me take you through that, because this is where the fun really starts happening, because this turns into a really good walking bass line. So let me play it to you. So it's F, and then we're going to hit the fifth on the second beat of the bar, like that, and then to the D, and then we're going to hit the fifth of the D on the second beat, the fourth beat of the bar even, like so, which is an A, and then down to the G, and the fifth of G is D, again, all in the PDF, and then to the C, and then the fifth of C is G. And then let's loop this together so you can hear a really great walking bass line building. It's a great left-hand exercise because it takes a certain amount of dexterity to play that. So let's hear what this sounds like from the top. To the B flat now. To the F. To the G minor. To the C. Let's put it to the track.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what I'm going to do now, once you've got the roots and the fifths down, is we're going to push this on a stage. And the next thing I want you to do is start putting a little bit of shape in your bass line. I like to think of these as contours. And if you listen to any of the greats, the Ray Browns, the Ron Carters of this world, they'd be going from low to high and back down again, using all sorts of devices, which gives their lines a huge amount of shape. And I'm going to show you a device to do this. And what I want to do is pick the sections of this tune where there are 2 bars on the same chord, and this happens 3 times, and I'm going to just literally put them in red like so. So you can see there, and what I want to do is, rather than just repeating the same line, I want to hit the octave on this beat of the bar. So it's a little bit like when we're inverting it, when we hit the top octave again. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to write this in first of all and then play it to you so you can see what I mean. So let's take out the repeat sign there, and we're going to hit an F up here. So like so. And then we're going to come back down and hit the C again on the 3rd beat of the bar. And what you can see now, you can just, even if you're not a reader, you can see the shape which is created on there. I like to think of them as contours, like you get in geography on a map. And you can definitely see that in musical notation. So let me play you this so you can see what this sounds like. And then hitting that high F there. Can you hear? It's got a little bit more interest to it, but we can do exactly the same thing on this bar of B flat here too. So let me just write that in, find the pens. So we can put a B flat in up the top here, like so. And then the F back there. And this is what the B flat sounds like. And let's put it back to the F again. So as you can see, I've now written it in over these 2 bars. I'm now going to play it with the track so you can hear what this sounds like in context.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that is using roots and fifths, which is one of the most important walking bass concepts out there. Literally, we'll use that so many times when I'm on a gig which requires walking bass. So I really urge you to internalize this. Again, make sure you know the blues sequence inside out so you know it from memory. And also try it in the upper register like we did in part 1 of this mini series. I'll write it out in the PDF so that you've got it written out up there now. But in the interest of keeping this lesson short and to the point, let's leave it there and really enjoy working with roots and fifths, because it's literally one of the most important concepts in walking bass. So guys, that was the end of part 2 of Walking Bass for Beginners mini series. If you haven't already, please go back and check out part 1. Also, do check out part 3 and complete the whole of the mini course. There's so much amazing information in there. If you really want to take this to the next level, don't forget to check out the full Essential Walking Bass course over in the Basslab Plus. And of course, don't forget to download the free PDF which comes with this lesson. There are links below. And last but not least, please do give this a like and share on social. I've been James from eBassGuitar, and I'll catch you next time.